The greatest Yoruba native doctor Ababa arrived palace only to be disappointed, shocked that the wives of Ife are no longer complete in the palace. Now, this becomes a mission unaccomplished for him and mission impossible for him because he cannot perform without the wives being complete, my people. So they said he came because we've heard stories about his spokesman has always been coming to the palace. He has come like 2 times to make a way for him, while they said he would come because they said that time the spokesman of this Abaraba could not do much more than he did. There are some things which Abaraba himself needed to do, as the only thing the spokesman came for is to come and prepare the way for this main native doctor. They said Abaraba, as we know, for some of us who have not been following the trend, Abaraba is the highest native doctor according to what we heard in the Yoruba land, that before you see him you have to cross 7 rivers, seven this thing forest to see him. And it is not easy to get him to come. Paropo tried all his best, but he said he would come at the own time when he would be chanced to come. Now, it is so unfortunate that as at the time he came to the palace, he didn't meet Queen Naomi. Everything has allegedly fallen apart. Everything has scattered into pieces as he doesn't even know where to start. But as a strong native doctor that he is, he demands that if only Queen Naomi would come to the palace, and if only Kabiesi would speak into the shrine he came with, because we know, as we heard, he came with a shrine, a portable shrine that Kabiesi would be able to speak into that. Then he would no longer be needing Queen Naomi to be around. Speaking into the shrine, that in the sense that Kabiesi should speak that whatever that comes out of this gathering, whatever that comes out of this, that is going to be in charge, is going to, in fact, to take responsibility of anything that would come out of whatever they are going to do there. So they said the man was sobbing, as in he wept bitterly like a man, that at this time he decided to come. Auntie Calabash is not there. And you know, main purpose why he wanted to come that period was what Auntie Calabash was busy doing to the innocent virgins that came, both the old virgin and the young virgin that came to take over her job as a priestess of Oni of Ife. Now, the person that's supposed to be there, that Auntie Calabash, is not there. And Queen Naomi, who is the main bone of the contention here, is not even there. So he's left with all these other wives, of which they are not of that importance. The only important that they are is that the native doctor is supposed to cleanse them properly. He's supposed to do some cleansing, and which will make Kabiesi now set them free, and the set free will not be that difficult anymore, you know. So that was why he came. But then, according to what we heard, they said the man couldn't perform, the man couldn't do anything because these wives are not there, and he is not going to. That what he wants to do is so crucial that he cannot perform it for just 3 people or 4 people in the palace, that the women has to be complete, because to see him again is war, and he cannot do anything on behalf, on the head of Auntie Beauty, Auntie Blue, and Auntie B, and Olori, and Dr. Lizzie. He cannot perform anything on them right now, because the main people who are supposed to be there, Auntie Calabash, who is the main cocoa that made him to come, because we heard the time this man started trending was that time that Auntie Calabash was dealing mercilessly with virgins who came to represent in the shrine. That time she was doing mercilessly with them, and we heard she locked up a virgin who came to do something. She kidnapped the girl, and locked her up for 3 days. and that period we still heard she was using her calabash to separate Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi. So all these things happened that period, and it was because of these things that Abaraba came. But then he cannot do anything. Asking Kabiyesi to come and speak, that if anything should come out, that he is not going to be blamed. Because if Kabiyesi said continue to do this, and he does it without the women being complete, and the thing backfires, that Kabiyesi is going to bear the responsibility. I don't know what is that might backfire. If this woman, maybe if it backfired that this woman now continue to stay and everything turns out worse, because the main people that are supposed to be there are not there. So they said, the man said, well, that he is not going to continue, as he is going to leave. And it really pained so much. And even us that are the online in-laws, it pains us a lot that this man could not. We have been waiting for this man a whole lot of times. Since they announced that he was coming, we have been waiting for him to come and do this thing and let Queen Naomi get her husband back, get her house back, and let these women go. Because according to what we heard, that once the Abalaba come and do one or two things and they do set free, it will be easy to do set free on these women even without undergoing a long process, and then Queen Naomi would return fully and these women must have left. But now Queen Naomi is nowhere to be found, Auntie Calabash is nowhere to be found. The man said he cannot continue, that he has to go. And mind you, they said he was supposed to stay 3 days in Ile-Ife Kingdom. Now, asking Kabiyesi to stand on behalf of Queen Naomi and Auntie Calabash, that he stand on behalf of them and let him perform all the things he has to perform. But it might backfire if Kabiyesi say what he doesn't know about them. Like if some questions that are asked and Kabiyesi now answers yes when it's supposed to be no, that it's going to backfire to the throne. So why people are reacting that no, Kabiyesi shouldn't take that risk, because Kabiyesi was insisting that he does it, that he did it there before he goes. So because we don't know the next time that the man will have chance to come. So if Kabiyesi is insisting, which means he has to stand in for Auntie Calabash, stand in for Queen Naomi, answer the questions and follow up with whatever they are going to tell him. But since he's afraid that the thing might backfire, which means Abalaba has to go back, and getting him back is not a small thing. But he dropped one message for Kabiyesi, that Kabiyesi should free Queen Naomi and live with the women. That is the only option right now, to free Queen Naomi and live with these women. Because right now, as he's telling Kabiyesi that Queen Naomi's heart has been pierced and destroyed, that nobody can repair that heart. That Queen Naomi's heart is now zero to where Kabiyesi's heart is, and there is no longer, he's not seeing any connection inside. So I don't know if Kabiyesi should heed to this advice, to continue to stay with the wives and grant Queen Naomi freedom. All what is raining on the internet now is freedom for Queen Naomi, freedom for Queen Naomi, freedom from Queen Naomi. Alright, this is where I'll bring it to the end. I don't know your opinion about this. Do you think Queen Naomi, Kabiyesi should stand in the space of Queen Naomi, stand in the space of Auntie Calabash, or the man should go when these people are ready, when they are back? At least he would come back when Auntie Calabash is back, and they will find a way to bring Queen Naomi to succumb to this. But mind you, the Queen Naomi we are talking about might not even want to come. Yes, because of her belief, but let's keep our fingers crossed, waiting for that time. Drop your comments and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. These are all alleged information, don't forget.